Okay, so in order to choose the size that's going to fit you best, we recommend that you measure yourself, or you have someone measure you if you want it to be more accurate, wearing something that you would typically wear underneath a sweater. So Alex here is wearing a lightweight shirt, which is not going to add any additional bulk. So if you just want to stand to this side, we're going to measure what you would call the upper torso measurement. So it's not the full bust. It's right underneath the arms. You can relax your arms now. And that ensures that you're getting a measurement that's going to fit your shoulders nicely. So you can see here that the tape measure is right under the arms. We're pulling it snug but not too tight. This is a technique that is recommended by Amy Herzog, one of our friends and designers, and this ensures that you get a really well fitting jumper over the top of the shoulders. Okay, so I am getting a measurement here of 87 centimetres. And what we'll do later on is check the pattern, see what size corresponds to 87 centimetres, decide on how much ease we want, and then refer to the schematic. Now, if your measurements elsewhere match up to the schematic, then you can just knit the straight size that the pattern recommends. However, if your measurements divert slightly from the schematic, all you need to do is just take note of the areas where your body differs to the schematic and make some simple modifications there, whether it's lengthening a sleeve or lengthening the body, shortening the body, adding some additional width around the hips if you've got slightly larger hips. Things like that can all be modified. And the beauty of a top-down sweater is that you just try it on as you go along and you can make your modifications as you go along. So an important part of selecting the size that you want to knit is looking at ease. Now, ease is the difference between your body's measurements, so in Alex's case, her upper bust, which measures 87 centimetres, and the finished garment measurement. So if we're looking at the small, the chest circumference there is 96 centimetres. Now, Alex's measurement here, it falls into the range of the small in the pattern. The small size is aimed at bodies from 86 centimetres to 91 centimetres across the chest. She's 87, so she falls on the lower end of that. The pattern recommends that you use 3 to 6 centimetres of ease in order to get the kind of fit that is shown in the pattern photos. Now, looking at Alex's measurements, actually, by knitting the small, she'd be getting 9 centimetres of positive ease, which is close to the recommendation, but obviously slightly larger. This is the best option for her though, because if she looks at the extra small, if she went down a size, she'd end up with a negative ease of 3 centimetres because the finished measurement on the chest is actually 84 centimetres. So we know that the small is going to give her the fit that she's looking for. Now with ease, it's a recommendation. You don't have to follow it religiously. If you like a looser fit, then you can go for more positive ease. If you prefer a closer fit, then you can go for less positive ease. And the beauty of a top-down sweater, as I've said before, is that you can just try it on as you go along and make adjustments if you need to. Another way to select a size is by taking a jumper that you really like the fit of and measuring it across. So from underarm to underarm, just to find out what the chest width is. So we're getting a chest width of 45 centimetres, and that will give you a chest circumference all the way around of 90 centimetres. Now Alex's upper bust is 87 centimetres, so that tells us that this jumper here has an ease of 3 centimetres. Now she could take that finished measurement, the chest circumference of 90, and compare that to the schematic and see if there is a size that compares to this. If there is, then she knows that she's going to get the kind of fit that she likes.